guys, so today I'm doing a peacock inspired tutorial obviously, and to start off I'm just going to be putting a transition color in my crease. This is mostly to warm up the black color I'm going to be using later and to kind of give you less of a chance of the eyeshadow skipping on you. I personally hate that with a passion, but so next, on a fluffier brush, I'm taking a little bit of Roller Girl from ColourPop and putting this in my crease, focusing mostly on the crease and then kind of winging it out, not really blending it too much. I just kind of wanted to put the color where I wanted it, and then I went in and blended everything afterwards. And then I also brought this in closer into the inner part of my lid, but not like super too much, leaving the lid space open because we are going to be putting colors there, and then blending it a little bit into my lash line because I didn't want to do liner for this look. I want to do something different, so we shall see. Then I went back in with Wilshire. That was going to be my transition color. I'm just putting a little bit of this over the black just to blend it out a little bit more, and so that it kind of warms up the look a little bit. Now for ColourPop shadows, I'm sure you guys already know this, but they work a lot better with synthetic brushes. I started off using natural hair brushes with them and then just kind of switched out because it wasn't giving me the color payoff I wanted. And then you'll notice as soon as I switch brushes, bam, there's the color. So if you're having any kind of trouble with eyeshadows that are kind of a powder but they're a little more on the creamy side, just try doing that. And then I took this, it's called Snapdragon, also from ColourPop, and put this on kind of like the half of my eyelid, of that space that I left open, leaving some space on the inner corner because something different was going to go there. And I also didn't really worry about blending too much at this stage because I was going to do that a little more later when I already had the colors where I wanted them. So the next color I use is going to be Sour. It's like a lime green, is where it's one of my favorite colors as far as eyeshadow goes, because you really don't see it a lot. But I like this one from ColourPop. The only kind of downside, as I said with the other ones, is that you need a synthetic brush to really pick up the color. And I just patted that on the lid, and then once I had that where I wanted it, I started blending it a little bit into the Snapdragon, that like teal color. And then I just went back in with that teal color and kind of blended it the other way because I wanted it to keep it about half and half between the teal and that lime green. So whatever you need to do to get you there. And then I went back in with a little bit of that black just to blend it into the teal to make it kind of look like it's one seamless thing. You know what I mean? I didn't want to have a harsh line. I didn't really want it to be like a traditional cut crease kind of look. And I also made sure to blend a little bit more into the lash line because, again, I didn't want to use eyeliner for this one. I wanted to do something a little bit different. And just to give me a little bit more of an intense eyeliner kind of look, I went in with just like a smudge brush and blended this right on my lash line and also on my lower lash line just to give me more of a smoky kind of look after I highlighted the inner corners. And then once I did that, I applied a little bit of mascara. This one's not my favorite, just because I didn't want to do false lashes. Not out of laziness, I just had work. I didn't want to deal with them lifting. So I would go with one that gives you a little bit more volume, like their Real or the L'Oreal Voluminous. Those are really good. This one is good for length, but that's about it. My opinion. And then I went in with Kat Von D Lolita 2. This was my favorite for the longest time. I just applied that all over my lips and then took the Jouer lip topper in Skinny Dip, I believe. I'll have all of the products listed down at the bottom. And just applied that, and that was basically it. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this look. I had a lot of fun doing it. I missed you guys. But if you do like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to see what comes out of my channel next, and let me know what you want to see in the comments. Bye!